I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
There was something about that quote that just angered up the blood. Welcome back to episode 2 of Songtember 2025. If you missed the first episode, that was part of GarageBand Weekly this week. And what we did is we auditioned 7 different ideas that I had in my voice memos. We then brought them over here into GarageBand and we decided which ones were good, bad, or otherwise. And then we decided that there were 2 that were pretty good, and that's the 2 that you see here, idea number 2 and idea number 7. But then something weird happened. Yeah, we started rocking out because I had another idea, another concept, another recording that I had, which I wanted to turn into a more rocky kind of song. And that was from a guy, his name's Mikey Schulman, and he is the Suno guy. And we put together a bit of a song here with some drums and some guitars, and I'd like to play that to you right now.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
So on a whim, I grabbed this sample, and this was from a John Oliver Last Week Tonight show, and I put it together here in GarageBand. I just played a random riff on guitar in drop D tuning, and then we just went for it. And then I went for a walk because if you're not aware, in Songtember, I like to start in GarageBand because what I can do is I can grab my phone and take it with me. I can go out on the road and listen to what I've just done, think about what you've done, and I can add to it. Now, what I added to it was a little bit weird because I didn't have any wired headphones. If you don't know, if you're recording with Bluetooth, the timing is all off. And if you're recording with the phone just playing out loud, it sounds kind of awful. So get ready for something that sounds kind of awful that we're going to fix in this episode. By the way, if you're new here, my name's Pete Johns. This is Songtember 2025, our Song in a Month challenge. And you can check out all the stuff you need to know at studiolivetoday.com/Songtember. So what did we do here? Well, we got to this point in the song, and then we needed some change up. So let's take a listen.
Music is joy. Hey, you.
All right, so we had some more stuff before that. Let's come back here. So there's this breakdown section where the dude talks about the fact that music is, no one gets joy from music. And I'm kind of thinking that music is joy. It sounds a bit weird though, doesn't it? You tell me, is music is joy good, bad, otherwise? Let's listen to it.
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
So I actually think that needs to be a bit later in the piece. So let's just move that, in fact, because, yeah, originally we just automated the volume down here. I'm actually going to delete that automation. And again, if none of this is making any sense to you, I suggest you go back and check out the original video, which is linked in the description. So let's just delete out all this automation. Delete it, delete it, delete it. You're gone. Delete it. And delete it. And because we need to do this a little bit later. I like the idea of like a complete instrument break where then it just kicks into this. And by the way, look, does this mean that we're not going to do the nice, gentle, laid back one that we had before, the acoustic one? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll do it as well. Yeah, that could be a challenge. All right, so let's move this now because I think this needs to be later. So we'll do this.
Good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
So that needs to go later.
Production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Or maybe it doesn't quite. I don't know, but can you hear what I'm hearing? So it's going along here.
Instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Maybe it goes like there. Hang on.
He's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Okay, we'll get the timing right. But yeah, that's what we want there. So the whole premise of this song, if you're just joining us, is that we wanted to use this sample here. So we'll just we'll unsolo all of these. I don't know why I use solo here in GarageBand. It's a bit wacky, isn't it? But let's play this.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
So there was something about that quote that just angried up the blood. So I needed to do something about it. So in fact, what I'll do is I'll actually mute out all these parts instead so that we can actually play along with these. So the one thing that I think we need here is we need to extend out this part. Because that's where our verse needs to be. And then I think it needs to do that again before it goes back into this part. So let's just do that now. So here in GarageBand to do that, we split it out. We tap it again, we split it. So we're just going to split it, and we're going to split these drums as well, because we need to create another section. So where it starts doing the chunk, 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 chunk. So there, where it starts doing the chunk, 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 we're going to split this, we're going to split there, and we're going to split, and we're going to split there. And so we need another one of those. But here's the cool thing. Here in GarageBand, what we can do is we can just create space by selecting everything like that and then working out how much of this space we need. So we're going from 21 to 20. So we just need 8 bars. That's all we need. So all we need to do is drag all this across until we got 8 bars, right? And then we need to grab this, copy it, tap it, copy it, come over to here, tap it, paste. Whoa, something weird happened there. Okay, undo. Undo is your friend. We were highlighting and selecting way more than we thought we were there. Okay, so we just want the chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah, so we just want the chunk, 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 chunk. So if we just tap this one and copy that, if I've left enough space here, we should be able to paste this in. That's better. And let's do the same thing here with our drums. And if you're wondering, hey, this seems a bit random the way you're doing this, yeah, welcome to songwriting. Throw stuff at walls, see what sticks. By the way, if you're not familiar with Songtember, go to studiolivetoday.com/Songtember. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're new around here. We have a lot of fun. All right, so this is where we're going to be like singing lyrics eventually. We've made some space for lyrics. And then it's doing it again. Yeah, it worked perfectly.
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
All right. So again, we're going to work on that timing. So here's what I did today. I was out there and I've got some ideas, right? So you can hear me breathing there.
Music is joy.
But music is joy. I don't know. It sounds a bit Rage Against the Machine.
Music is joy. Hey, you don't talk for me. Hey.
So if you don't know what's going on here, I grabbed my phone and I was playing it out loud as I was walking around. And what I wanted to do was do like a, hey, you don't talk for me. So that's what I was trying to do here. But you get all the background in here, right? So that was me attempting to remember that what I wanted to do is grab my guitar and play this part in. So that's what we're going to do here. If I can find my guitar pick, which eludes me. If you watched this morning's one, which was now yesterday, because time passes, you would have seen that I had to get a new pick. And now I have to get another one. So, so be it. The way it works when it's rock and roll. So, so all I wanted to do here is remember that I wanted to do like a, So I just wanted to do a drop D open chunk here. Chunk. So I think I can safely delete this. Yeah, because all I wanted to do is remember that I went down, out. So we should be able to record this in. All we need to do is come over here to add a guitar, which should have already be set up from today. Except it's not. So we'll come in here, we'll turn monitoring on, and now it should be. All right, let's do this. Let's hit record. You know what's better? Having the metronome on. Sounds a bit Tom Morello there, doesn't it, with the scratching? And we can probably put our drums back on too. So let's turn Anders. Anders, you got this, mate. We'll just do it one more time. I don't think I need this much. But when you're writing a song, it doesn't hurt to have more than you need. All right. So, also, wearing a hockey jersey, not a great idea when you're trying to record. So now it's going to sound a bit better when we come in from here.
Hey, you don't talk for me. 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 All right, we'll keep the drums going a bit further as well till there. But then I think it's going to probably go back into it. So that's good. We've captured that. And this is kind of my songwriting process, is that the beauty part of using GarageBand at the start here is, I go out there and I start doing things, and then I can come back in the studio and kind of fix them up. So this bit here, this was me going, music is joy. So I'm gonna go with this fairly cruddy music is joy line here, just because we can change it later if we need to. So let's get the microphone going here. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Make sure we got our monitoring on. Check. 1, 2, 3. Turn off this mic. And record this. I don't know where we're up to. We might need to use my the oldest technique in the book, which is to just throw a second track on here. You can't hear me. Throw a second track on here and make it on input 1 and not monitor it, but just record it as a dummy track and get rid of whatever the heck I recorded there. All right, so now we can make sure that we go to settings here and have multi-track recording on, which I should have on by default, really. And we're going to record this. Oh, I've got the wrong channel on there. All right, we'll put this back on to channel 2. This is going to record nothing anyway, so it's no biggie. Channel 2, there we go. And back to here. All right, we're good? Okay, here we are. Nope, undo. All right. I'm going everywhere here. We want to go to our track view. There we go. Now we want to record both of those. That's better. Okay, so let's just come down here. Hey, you don't. Music is joy. I'm going to put these guys back on here, and we'll just record from here onwards. So So pretend that I'm singing lots of very meaningful vocals. You never know what you're gonna do, say, be, e.
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Music is joy! Music is joy! Music is joy! Music is joy! And then see, we're going to do this next bit, which, again... Hey, you don't talk to me! I'm a little worried that this sounds a little bit too much like, like that Gary Glitter song that we shall never speak of again. But maybe it's okay. Hang on. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. 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 A little bit like that. And yes, my voice is still struggling. Let's have a little additional lubrication. That sounded weird. Hydration would be a better word to use. So this is what we originally were going to go for. And let's see what it sounds like now. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. 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 Moi. Gotta have the old 90s style. Moi. So, am I completely embracing this for my Songtember concept? Possibly. Are we only 2 days in? Can we change things up? Yes. So if you did miss today's original premiere Songtember stream, then you missed me playing this. So we'll come back here and we'll give you a little listen. So we actually had 2 little acoustic ideas that I thought were pretty good. In fact, it's not going to let me play these now because I've completely changed this project and I've changed it. But we had some sounds like... It didn't sound quite like that. But that was the one that got the most love. And then we had another one that was acoustic as well. I kind of feel like I need to make this song. But I also think that this song may not take me the whole month. So do I call it right now and say... maybe we do 2 songs? Or is that biting off more than I can chew? Is that what Songtember is all about? Yeah, kinda. It is. So I'm going to put this together now. And here's the exciting part. Here's what I think is cool. So a lot of people have been saying to me, Pete, they say, we need to bring back the work in progress choir. And others are saying, but Pete, what is the work in progress choir? And I will say to them, if you went around in Songtember 2021, I want to say, we did this cool thing where I got you to participate with some gang vocals. And I think that this part... Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Here's the thing. So I took this amount of time. I took like nearly 20 minutes to get to this idea, which is... what this song does is it's like a work in progress, but it's like a big middle finger to people that are telling us that as music creators, we don't matter. That are telling us that as music creators, we don't have to do, we shouldn't be doing what we're doing. Because the voice samples you're hearing again are from the duty from a certain AI company that shall not be named. I think I named him at the start. But what I want this to be is a big like, hey, we are the music creators. You can't talk for us. So what I reckon is this part here, where I do this. Hey, hey, hey. You don't talk for us. Hey.
So what do you reckon? Like we do a big like opening and then we do a verse and then I do a chorus which is you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. And then we do a second verse and then we do like a bridge or a solo or something in between. And then we have like a hey, hey, you don't talk for us. A big giant gang vocal where everyone watching this right now can submit their voice. And I bring all of you in just going, hey, 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 you don't talk for us. Yeah? Let me know your thoughts. So let's finish off by trying to kind of piece this together because I think we got part of what we want here. So we're going to solo out just the guitar, the drums. The bass didn't really work out for us, and these no, that's not even it. Just the vocal track there, and see how this goes. Oh yeah, and our little samples. So we start with old mate doing this.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
Let's get that automation off, shall we? And this is where it's like a sort of whispered, think Rage Against the Machine style, like think of Zach just going, you don't have any rights to tell us how to run our lives. We've got everything. Cool. Yeah, right?
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice.
And then this guy doing his thing.
Or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Music is joy. Music is joy. Music is joy. Music is joy.
And I'm not sold on music is joy. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be look at us now. So what I want you to do is if you're watching this one on the premiere, let me know right now. Or if you're watching on the replay, even more importantly, leave a comment. Give me your 4 words that are better than music is joy. Because I think any 4 words, you could say, I need to pee. And it might be slightly better than music is joy. I like that he said this, right?
Production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Music is joy.
So the reason I went music is joy is he's not really enjoyable to make music. And I'm like, oh, dude, you could not be more wrong because music is joy. So again, please give me your 4 lines of what you think it should be there. So we've got all our music is joys, and then
Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me.
and then and then another verse, and then just like a, and then I reckon it like kind of just fizzles down like to nothing, and then we have another inane comment. Like maybe we go back to the start. Maybe we go back to this stupid comment here.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
Hey, hey, you don't talk for us. Hey, 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 you don't talk for us. I think that could be kind of rad. What do you reckon? Are you in? Are you down? Do we do the work in progress community choir gang vocal thing again? I don't know. You know what they say, like Songtember kind of, you have your ideas right. And I had all my ideas, and then this just kind of came out of nowhere. And that's usually, sometimes you have your ideas, and then you start making the song, and then the song says, actually, Johns, I got other ideas, and they're this, and this is what we're going to do. So what do you think? I'd love to get your feedback on this. This is, again, the second episode of Songtember 2025. By the way, thank you so much to all of the Songtember legends. Look at these fine folks here that have already donated to the cause. If you would like to donate, you can do so using the super chats and the super stickers and the super thanks and the super other things, and you can make sure that you are part of things. If you are a member of the channel, you're awesome. If you're a Patreon, you're also awesome. And do not forget that you can also jump on over to studiolivetoday.com/Songtember. That is your one-stop shop for all things Songtember. Let's jump over there now. There it is. So you can check out the playlist. You can see what's going on. Make sure that you're up to date with all of the videos there. And a big thank you to our friends of Songtember, Jade Star, Thomas Christ, Leela, Lou, Reality, Kionra, and Jamie Mallender, who are also involved in making Songtember what it is. Hey, moderators, you're awesome. Thank you, moderators. I know you do great work and you're amazing and you're good and you should feel good. What do you think of this song, though? Give me an idea. Rad or not so rad? I'm thick-skinned. We can start again. We can go back. You want to go back to these? We might. And you know what? We might be doing them as well, because there's some good ideas in those, but I just kind of dig this. And you know what? It's not quite there yet, but let's just go out with another playthrough of where we're at with this song. And you know what? I think we need some reverb on here, but I'm gonna drive it in. I'm gonna use the echo here. I'm gonna go with like a probably a quarter note echo on this. And this isn't what it's going to be. I'm going to have to automate this later. But I'm just hearing that it just goes like, when he finishes this first statement, it's just going echoing, echo, So let's just see if we can recreate this manually. But this is where we're at. Songtember 2025. We're underway. I'll see you on the next one.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
That didn't work. Let's try it again. Yeah?
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
That didn't work again. Should we try it one more time? All right. I'm going to ride this echo. That's what we need to do. All right. See you next time, folks. This time for reals.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
La 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 la.
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Music is joy. Music is joy. Music is joy.
I was close. You can hear it though, right?
Music is joy. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me.
See you, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Happy Songtember. How you going? Happy creating.